And now from the Funny Bone Comedy Club and Cafe in the Easton Town Center, it's live from the Funny Bone. And here's your host, Mo.
Welcome to Live from the Funny Bone, bringing you the best in local, regional, and national comedy from our showroom here at the Easton Town Center. I'm your host, Mo, from Blazer and Mo in the Mornings. And on tonight's show, we have comedian Jeff Oskay and the Sierra Miss Local Comedian of the Week, Derek Vana. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Our first comedian, Jeff Oskay, hopes to perform his one-man show, Oh So Cheesy, one day in the Middle East, because they love cheese in the Middle East. Here's Jeff Oskay.
How you guys doing? Everybody doing good tonight? I'm a little bit tired. Had to mow the yard today because I'm old, and that's what you do. I don't know about you guys, the gentlemen or lesbians out there, when you guys mow the yard. Do you guys do the designs, like try to make it look like a baseball infield or like a putting green? Today I did Van Gogh's Starry Night. Yeah, it took 14 hours. Yeah, that's the last time I'm doing that. Oh man, I'm married. The other day, my wife came home with a document shredder to shred our important documents. Anyone here shred your important documents? Clap if you shred your important documents. Those people right there, good credit. Yeah, I don't shred. I leave my important documents laying on the sidewalk hoping someone steals it, because let's be honest, they're just going to help my credit score. So, yeah, steal away, Jorge. O.J. Simpson's back in the news, dumb bastard. You'd think if you got away with double murder, you'd like play it cool the rest of your life. No, not him. People, there's easier ways to be famous than stabbing your wife in the neck. How? Sign up to carry the Olympic torch. As you run across the bridge, chuck it in the river. Single-handedly destroy the spirit of the Olympics. You'd be hated worldwide, but you would be an answer on Jeopardy. So you got that going for you. Listening to the radio the other day, a commercial came on for Navy. Navy, accelerate your life. Does that make anyone here want to join the Navy? Hell no. If I was doing the marketing, it'd be Navy, because Baghdad's nowhere near the ocean. Yeah, it's safer that way. Yeah. Doing some reading about bin Laden the other day, trying to figure out why bin Laden's such an asshole. This is what I found out about bin Laden. Bin Laden, 9 wives. With those 9 wives, 49 children. For each son his wife bore him, he bought his wife 5 llama. For each daughter his wife bore him, he bought her 2 llama. I was like, well, that explains it right there. That guy's got to deal with a whole hell of a lot of Osama baby mama llama drama. You're right, ma'am. That joke's Obama. Speaking of Obama, who's voting for Obama? Who's voting for Dole or McCain? Same difference. The person I want is no longer in the race. I wanted Hillary. I don't think she would have made a good president. I've just never seen a woman assassinated before. So, yeah, I wanted to see that. So, married. Derek got married. When you get married, you got to get the rings, right? You got to go out and get the rings. Me and my wife, we headed off to the nice jewelry store. We walk in the door. Immediately, the security guard stops us. I explained to the guy I'm not there to rob the place. He sends Blaine or Chet or whatever asshole name over. I explained to the guy, I was like, hey, we don't have a lot of money. I'm a comic. We just want simple bands, no bling bling, no diamonds, no sapphires, just simple plain bands. Is this something you can even help us with? He's like, sure, follow me. So he takes us back past all the cases with the nice rings, takes us back past all the cases with the subpar rings, through the back room, out the back door, across the street to Walmart. He's like, they can help you. I was like, thanks, Blaine. I explained to the guy at Walmart what I want. He pulls out the tiniest, thinnest platinum band you've ever seen. Price on it, $1,600. I was like, I don't think you understand. I need the decimal point over a place. I am poor. He's like, well, how do you feel about alternative metals? I don't know. What do you got for me? He's like, these are titanium. They're $160 a band. Titanium is the strongest, lightest metal in the world. NASA uses it on the space shuttle. I was like, well, if it's good enough for NASA, it's good enough for my lady. Let's hook them up. We take the rings home, ma'am. Next morning, I wake up. My lady's making breakfast, which never happens. Come down. She's got bacon, eggs, toast, flapjacks. I start grubbing. I take a huge swig out of my orange juice, and I spit it out. I was like, what the hell is wrong with the orange juice? She's like, oh, that's Tang. I'm like, well, what the hell is up with the Tang? She's like, well, if it's good enough for NASA, yeah, it's good enough for my man. So, yeah, she won that battle. We just celebrated our 3rd year anniversary of being married. Yeah, I wasn't excited either. What I did for our anniversary, I made dinner at home. I made a chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I made a homemade mushroom soup, Greek salad, popped a bottle of Chianti. We dined by candlelight. Afterwards, we headed off into the living room. I threw in a romantic comedy, Cannonball Run 2. We started watching the movie. I start rubbing my lady's leg. She takes my hand, puts it back on my leg. Couple more minutes goes by. I put my arm around her, start rubbing her shoulder. Again, my hand back on my leg. Couple more minutes goes by. I start kissing her neck. She's like, leave me alone. It is not going to happen tonight. I'm like, why not, baby? It's our anniversary. She's like, I just don't feel pretty. I was like, that's all right, baby. I've been with ugly chicks before. Yeah, a load. And we haven't had sex since. So, not the best move in the world.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Jeff Oskay after the break.